Hello everyone. So it's a long time back. I'm posting another video from AWS, and apologies for this for the background noise. There's some problem with my mic actually. So let's go ahead. Today we will be learning about the Amazon machine types. So one of them is EBS backed, and the other one is instance store. So you can select your AMI based on regions. You can see the regions and availability zones over there. Operating system architecture, that might be 32 bits or 64 bits. Launch permissions, storage for the root device, that is the root device volume, and this can be of two types. One is the instance store, which is also known as ephemeral storage, and the other one is EBS backed volumes. So we can go to the lab, but before going to the lab, let's go ahead with the basic difference between EBS and instance store. So all AMIs are categorized as either backed by Amazon EBS or backed by instance store. For the EBS volumes, the root device for an instance launched from the AMI is an Amazon EBS volume created from an Amazon EBS snapshot. This should be snapshot, it's not support. And for the instance store volumes, the root device for an instance launched from the AMI is an instance store volume created from a template stored in Amazon S3. That's why provisioning of EBS volumes are faster. So let's go ahead with our lab. Here we are in our management console. Let's go to EC2 compute, launch an instance. You can see one thing from here. Let's go back first. I won't be able to show you the instance store volume since it's not a free tier, but I can show you the other things. From in here in the volumes, if you are having one instance store volume, that won't be displayed in here. You don't have any EBS volumes in this region. Click the create volume to create an instance. Create your first volume, but you cannot create an instance store volume in here. So we already saw many in our previous videos how to launch an Amazon Linux AMI. So today let's go ahead with the instance store volume. Since this is not a free tier, I won't be able to launch and show you many more steps. Let's go ahead with the first one. You can, since it's instance store volume, you can see most of these things are disabled. The instance types, those are disabled. So we have just these in here. Let's go ahead with this configuration details. That's fine. See, in the add storage, your instance will be launched with the following storage device settings. You can attach additional instance store volumes to your instance. You can also attach EBS volumes, but you cannot add, as you can see in here. You can also attach additional volumes after launching an instance, but not instance store volumes. Instance store volumes cannot be attached again. So next, tags, that's it, and I won't be going ahead much more in this. Next things is that with instance store volume, you cannot stop the instance. You can just reboot or terminate it. So you cannot stop it, but in EBS you can stop it. You can check the instance health from the system status checks. Let's create one instance first. So my instance is right now it's creating. See, it's in pending state. We need to, from here you can see the status checks. Those can be done. But if the underlying hypervisor fails, you can start the instance again by reprovisioning the hypervisor in EBS volumes. But this this is not possible in instance store. If the instance store is on a failed host, you have lost that instance. That's why it is called ephemeral storage, which means less durability than EBS. And this EBS was launched later on. So let me just stop it. As you can see in here, I can stop it, but in if it's see and I cannot, in instance store volumes I cannot stop it. I can just reboot it. One more thing, right now one volume will be created in here. See, previously at the start of my video, if you can see, the volume was not created. So let me just stop it right now. So let's go ahead with the exam tips. Instance store volumes are sometimes called as ephemeral storage. Instance store volumes cannot be stopped. If underlying host fails, you will lose your data. Instance store volumes can be just rebooted and it cannot be stopped. EBS backed instances can be stopped. You will not lose the data on this instance if it is stopped or if it fails. You can reboot both, as I told earlier. You can reboot both and you will not lose your data. By default, both root volumes will be deleted on termination. However, with EBS volumes, you can tell AWS to keep the root device volume. And that's it for today's video. And next we'll be going ahead with CloudWatch and load balancers. Thank you.